Champions League round of 16 draw is finally here after Uefa had to cancel the first draw due to some technical difficulties. The final draw is out, and in today's video, I'll be rating the Champions League round of 16 draw from the first to the last. I'll be rating them both in 5-star rating. Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Football Hangout. This is where fans of European football hang out, being the EPO, the La Liga, Bundesliga, the French League, the Champions League, and the Europa League. This is where we discuss everything European football. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified each and every single time we release a new video. Now, before we start rating the Champions League draw, let's go straight to the Champions League outcome. If you check on the Tuesday, 15 February 2022 will be the first leg playoff. That is going to be on the first 15 February 2022 and then 16th February. And the next round of games will be 22nd February and 23rd. Now, moving straight to rating this Champions League round of 16 draw, I know we've all been anticipating this. The draw really went well and tough because the first one had to be cancelled. Now, in H, we have Chelsea versus Lille. This shouldn't be a match of contest for Chelsea. We know the pedigree of Chelsea right now, the current Uefa Champions League title holders. They won the Champions League last season at the expense of Manchester City, so we expect them to do better against the struggling Lille. Lille won the French League last season, but this season they are finding it difficult after their coach left the team to Nice. It has been difficult for them to catch up with the big team, the likes of Marseille, Lyon, and then Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be very difficult for them to go head-to-head against Tuchel's Chelsea, because right now when you check the French League, they are in mid-table. That is not looking good for Lille. So if I'm supposed to rate this, I'll give this particular fixture a 3 out of 5. 7th, we have Bayern Munich going against FC Salzburg. This is probably the biggest lock in terms of one team winning. We know the pedigree of Bayern Munich. I can't tell you enough. We all know the performance of Bayern Munich. Nagelsmann has done a very good job with this Bayern Munich team. We know they've dropped a lot of points, a couple of points in the Bundesliga this season. And FC Salzburg, we all saw how they managed to qualify in their group. It's not going to be easy. They qualify second. It's not going to be easy for Bayern Munich to beat them, but I think this is a one-way win for Bayern Munich if I'm going according to statistic analysis. And we all know this is football and anything can happen. You should not underestimate anything in the UEFA Champions League. So my rating for this particular fixture is going to be 2 out of 5. On 6, we have Sporting Lisbon going against Manchester City. Sporting Lisbon have been a surprise in this competition. They've done really, really well in the group stages, and now they've been drawn to Manchester City, which is not an easy tie. We know how Manchester City lost to Chelsea in the Champions League final last season, and Pep Guardiola is determined to go to the final this season, not just be there, but win the Champions League if possible. So they are the only hindrance, the only thing standing between Pep Guardiola and his Champions League victory at Manchester City currently is Sporting Lisbon. So I'm not going to go hard on this. I think Manchester City should be able to come out victorious, although Sporting Lisbon are going to be a competitive side. So my rating for this particular fixture is also going to be a 3 out of 5. In 5th place, we have Villarreal going against Juventus. This is not going to be an easy team. We have Villarreal, a very good performance side this season. Unai Emery have done a very good job turning the fortunes of this club around. We saw how he won the Europa League this last season, and this season they do well in the Spanish La Liga. Going against Juventus, who are struggling in the domestic league, although this Champions League have been great for them. They managed to qualify first in their group. This is going to be a very, very difficult fixture. So my rating for this is going to be a 4 out of 5, depending on both teams' capabilities, and the young players they have on their side. This is not going to be an easy fixture, and I know all football fans around the globe will be tuning in to watch this fixture. In 4th, we have Benfica going against Ajax Amsterdam. This is going to be a tough game. Now, before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, please consider subscribing and click on the notification bell icon, because we have a lot of Champions League and European League related content coming up very soon. So I will really appreciate you. We are almost at the 10k subscribers. Please consider subscribing and click on the notification bell icon. Now, 2 legendary clubs, past winners of the competition, hoping to break the trend of the big money top league club winning. It's not going to be easy for Ajax and Benfica. Benfica did well in their group. They were in a tough group with Bayern Munich, FC Barcelona, and Dynamo Kiev. They managed to qualify second at the expense of FC Barcelona, who dropped to the Europa League slot. So this is going to be an interesting fixture. Ajax Amsterdam, they have done a very, very good job this season. They have scored a lot of goals. So this is probably going to be the one of the most competitive game in this round of 16 fixture. So my rating is going to be 5 out of 5 because I know these two teams have a lot of young players who will be going head to head against each other. It was going to be an interesting fixture. Number 3, we have Inter Milan against Liverpool. This is going to be big ones. The Serie A favorites against one of the top contenders to win the Champions League this season, Liverpool. This is going to be a true head-to-head tactical game because Inter Milan are doing well in the Serie A. We know Liverpool's record when it comes to the Champions League this season. They've scored a lot of goals. The likes of Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah combined, Diego Jota, they are all combining to give them a very, very good competitive head start in the Champions League competition. So this fixture is also going to be a complicated one. So my rating is going to be 4 out of 5. Now, Atletico Madrid will be playing against Manchester United. And this is very unfortunate for a lot of Atletico Madrid fans because we didn't know what Cristiano Ronaldo have been doing against their team. Cristiano Ronaldo have been disturbing them a lot of times in the Champions League, back in Real Madrid, Juventus, and now in Manchester United. A lot of fans will be looking forward to Cristiano Ronaldo repeating that success against Atletico Madrid. This is going to be a very, very competitive tie, and I'll give it 5 out of 5. Last but not the least, PSG versus Real Madrid. This is going to be the big one, probably the biggest fixture in the Champions League round of season this season. We have a lot of similarities going on here. Lionel Messi will be going back to Spain, Santiago Bernabéu, to play against one of his biggest rivals in the world of football, Real Madrid. And we all know Sergio Ramos, Kylian Navas, Hakimi, former Real Madrid players will be going back to meet Carlo Ancelotti, who was actually coached or managed PSG back a decade ago. Carlo Ancelotti was actually a manager of PSG a decade ago, so we would like to see how these two teams clash. We all know Kylian Mbappe have been heavily linked to Real Madrid, so we would like to see his performance against his hopeful club probably next season. So my rating from this one is going to be a 5 out of 5. It's going to be a very, very competitive game. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.